A lot of you went to her activities. Some of you didn't go to activities, but she strived to have activities that at least you would enjoy. So we're going to miss Nancy, but we have her replacement, Wendy, here. We're so glad to have Wendy. She's been here a week training. She's an activities director at her church, so she knows about activities. And then our nurse, Pam, tomorrow will be her last day. She has taken another position. We want to wish her well. She's done an outstanding job keeping y'all healthy, being alert to any kind of changes in your medical condition so we can get right on top of things. Change is hard. It's been a very stressful time for me because we're losing two of our key people. But we have a replacement nurse here, Kim Sullivan. I know she'll do a great job. She has a lot of wonderful credentials and praises from the other buildings she's been in. Nancy, Pam?
I am going to miss you all so very much. I don't even want to say goodbye because if I do, I'm going to cry. But that's why I wrote a letter to every one of you so that it was more personal that way and I didn't have to spend the whole day crying. But I am going to miss each one of you. Every single one of you has impacted my life in a positive way. You were I'm going to cry now. You were my family here when I didn't have a family here, so you took that part. I can say that this chapter of my life has been one of the most memorable ones, one of the most fulfilling ones, and it's all because of every one of you, because of the staff that we have, the friends that I've made, and because each one of you was so special in each one of your ways, and I'm really going to miss you. But I'm going to stay in touch because Miss Wendy has the technology, like I do, to be able to stay in touch with you. So you're not getting rid of me. I'm going to be in your lives through FaceTime and Facebook. All right? And I love each one of you.
Well, I just want to say that it has been a privilege and an honor to take care of each and every one of you. We may not have always seen eye to eye on everything, but I think it's all worked out in the end. So thank you very much for that privilege.
Let's give them both up. Does anybody want to say anything? Mr. Hayes, would you like to say something?
Of course.
Just wanted to say how much I'm going to miss Bandit.
Bandit, huh?
She's been a good friend. She's been good to me and a good helper, and I appreciate her so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate her. But we move on, and difficult, very difficult. I can't help but notice that she's not only did a great job here, but she's put in a lot more than just a job demands. And where we're saying goodbye to Nancy today, why we're also kind of in the position of officially welcoming Wendy.
Yes.
And I'm sure that she'll be bringing us some good programs.
Yes.
It seemed like there was a nice young lady there, but I was disappointed when I heard she was married. But anyway, why, again, like I say, I just can't help but appreciate everything that Nancy did for us. There's one kind of bad thing she did to me, though. I'll bring it up and get it out of my chest. She helped perpetuate that rumor that Dorothy Wade started. Dorothy Wade started the rumor that I was kicked out of the 3rd grade for not shaving. The first thing you know, that went all through the crowd, and that is simply not true. It was the 5th grade. And I say welcome to Kim and to talk to Pam, but this is Nancy's thing, so we'll get to that.
No, it's
later.
Pam's too, so.
No, you'll be here tomorrow, you think?
Yeah, okay. Can I have a hug?
Oh, you can have 2 or 3 of them.
Like on blind side, give me a power hug.
Yeah.
Love you.
I love you too, Mr. Hayes. Gonna miss you.
Does anybody else want to say anything for Nancy? Without crying? Miss Polly?
I've been crying already.
Go ahead. You can ask Nancy if she can.
Mouth of the South, if you want.
Now, you got a word for me?
Yeah,
What?
and I love you.
I love you too. I'm gonna miss you.
Well, I'm gonna miss you too.
And because you named me the proper name, didn't you?
Yeah,
What is it?
mouth of the South.
Now I'm going to the south.
Now,
I'm headed south now.
okay,
So I'll tell everybody my new name down there?
yeah, you can tell them.
Okay, I will. I love you.
And I love you.
And Miss Polly wants to say something.
Don't come over here, stay over
Stay
there.
over there.
The first time that I was introduced to Nancy, one of the first questions I asked her, do you remember the question I asked you?
I do.
We were in the front room, and I saw her, and I saw how big she was, and I said, Nancy, can you touch your toes? And she stood and she touched her toes without bending her knees, and I have appreciated her ever since, and we have become very good friends.
See, it's just the little things.
She does know how to touch her toes.
I didn't see you touching them though.
Almost.
Yeah.
All right, anybody else? If not, you want, we'll take around everybody see it. Oh, who? Miss Doherty? Did you want to say something?
Yeah, I say that I haven't known Nancy very long, but I really appreciate her and what she's done for all of us. I've been around a lot of people, but I've never been around.
Quit crying.
More loving than she is.
It mean a lot. I miss you. Thank you.
Anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
I'd just like to say, I'm sure without a doubt I came in here one of the most confused people that ever walked through these doors. And I didn't get a lot of help from my family. They just kept telling me what a wonderful place this was. And at first I didn't see a whole lot wonderful. I just wanted to go home. But now I'm gradually solving the problems, and I can't imagine being in a better place if I can't be at home.
That's wonderful.
I love every one of you, and I'm just glad I had the staff and the patients here that I could relate to.
Well, we're glad you're here too.
Yep. Yep, I love you. I miss you.
And even though Nancy and Pam are leaving, y'all are still stuck with me. So, I'm not going anywhere. How come? Do you want me to go somewhere? All right, we're going to take a cake around and show you a pretty decorated cake that we're going to have for dessert. And it's got, we will miss you, Pam and Nancy.
See, I'll come back around in
I go this time.
Have to check them.
Ain't it pretty?
Okay.
No, ma'am.